Welcome to a special edition segment of the Level 1 Sword podcast. This is going to be a nice bookend for podcast 102. And we have something which just came out today, although it's probably not going to hit YouTube until later this week, but who cares? Anyway,
it's here. It's arrived.
It has arrived. The much maligned and criticized, infamous probably, PlayStation Classic. So we're going to unbox this in a second, but we do have some various paraphernalia to go over. So here's of course, we got the box for the Classic here.
Looks like a very compact box.
And we're going to be comparing it to the original PlayStation. I think this is like the third model they released because it doesn't have like the regular AV ports, but it still has the parallel I/O port for Game Shark. I think that's the only thing that really used it. Kind of like you ever heard of Game Shark or Game Genie?
It sounds kind of familiar.
Cheat device.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So yeah, that's on it. This is my personal PlayStation I bought with my own money. It's not the first video game system that I bought with my own money, but it's definitely the first console I bought with my own money. It has like some paint specs from when my mom was painting around it once. I wasn't too happy about that. That's character, I guess.
Yeah.
And this now. Oh my goodness! Just break everything.
Yes.
So we've got a couple of controllers to show you guys too. You shouldn't actually roll up your controllers like this.
Yeah, that's probably. I mean,
this is before I knew better.
You should. What's the alternative?
Do it like I do now, where you just like pretty much keep folding the cord in half. You don't want to wrap it around this because it puts a lot of tension right at the. Right here.
I mean, and it probably gives it.
I got holes in.
Probably gives it tighter curls too, which is more annoying.
So this is the original PlayStation controller. I haven't unboxed it yet, and here's further proof because it has the, regular PlayStation connector on it. Non-DualShock original PlayStation controller. Thing is as light as a feather.
Yeah.
But sturdy enough, you don't feel, yeah, you probably could break it with enough force.
Maybe because it's just old. That could be part of it, but yeah.
That's true, but small. They did make it out of good plastic. You could probably throw this across the room a couple times and be okay.
Out of rage.
Well, why else would you throw a controller?
Yeah.
As I do so.
It was on a couch.
And now,
it's okay.
This is the controller that everyone generally agrees should have come with the PlayStation Classic, but we all know.
Well, especially because there's games on there that are like
that are much better with it. Yeah. Much better, like Metal Gear Solid.
Are they selling that separately? They're not, are they?
They have made no announcements. Although there is something on the box I'd like to cover. So this is the original DualShock. Actually, this just says analog controller, but this actually does rumble. It is the DualShock. This is the first DualShock I ever owned. No. Bought it separately. I think they started releasing the PlayStation with it packaged in.
So that's the difference. It's just got the joysticks and the rumble pack.
Joystick and rumble, yeah. Yes.
Was that the first controller with a rumble pack?
No, Nintendo 64 beat them to the market with the rumble pack add-on.
Oh, that's right. It's got like
But that had batteries. You had to have like two AAA batteries, I think, for the rumble pack. So I never liked that idea. When this came out, I was just like, so it doesn't even need batteries? You just plug it in and gets plenty of juice? Yeah.
I mean, batteries for something that's not even that great. That's not...
Right.
It's kind of dumb.
And if you would assist me with that one.
Here you are.
All right, so this is the PS1. You'll notice it does have the screen on there. Can I get the screen off? Oh, I can get it off pretty easily. But this came out right... I want to say it might have come out even right after the PlayStation 2 launched.
Huh.
As kind of like just a smaller, cheaper model.
Yeah.
They came out right around 2000, which was the year that PS2 came out, and
It's a good year.
date. Yeah, it is a good year.
A lot of good things came into existence that year.
That like you.
Yeah. And PlayStation, probably more importantly.
Definitely more important. Nah.
So you got the screen.
But yeah, this is the screen that
screen.
it came. I remember. I think you can get the unit for just $50, and you can get the screen with the unit. I don't think they sold them separately. You can get it for $100 for both of them. I want to say. It might have been more. It might have been like $99 for this, and then $150 with this.
But you can actually take the screen off.
Yeah, screen's attachable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you could play without it.
Yeah, it can just function like a normal PlayStation. I probably need to loosen this up a little bit more.
Yeah.
But this is pretty rare. I was just telling Nathan that I went to a GameStop one time where they were trying to get rid of all of their old system stuff, their old PlayStation stuff, to just carry PS2, Xbox, and GameCube era stuff. Yeah, I like how they don't fall out.
Yeah,
the screws don't.
That's good.
And I saw the screen here. I think it was like $40, and that still wasn't a whole lot off of the new price. But I was like, forget that. I gotta have it. I gotta have the screen, even though I used it probably legitimately only a couple of times.
Right.
But so this is the PS1. I like this model a lot better. It's just, I don't know, something about the curviness to it,
and it's just more compact and
more
sleeker, I guess.
Yeah. There are a couple of divots missing off of the spindle here. The spindle may eventually... That's what happened to my first one. The spindle literally crumbled because I guess played it too much in my hands when a friend was over. And so
without
the
further
main
ado.
event. So this is what it says on the back of the PlayStation. One thing that people do criticize the Classic for is it doesn't come with a power brick. It just comes with an AC. Well, no, it doesn't come with an AC adapter. It comes with a USB cable.
Oh, I think we talked about this, but I mean the thing is, most people have a power brick.
You have it if you're hooking it up to any kind of TV that's been made in the last 10 years. The TV
you don't even
is going
need
to have
it.
it. Yeah,
I don't know. It still is a little silly because how hard would it be to add it in? But whatever.
That's true. I mean, honestly, the USB cable, I'm going to throw it in storage because I've got plenty of those lying around too.
Yeah.
So, here's some of the things that they do warn you about. This console can play only the preloaded games. The console cannot download other games or play PlayStation format software discs or audio CDs. Yeah, we'll see about that.
Don't try to hack it. Please.
Use the included USB cable to connect this console to a USB power source that supports 5 volt, 1.0 amperage minimum outputs, such as a USB AC adapter, not included. HDMI video and audio output only. Use the supplied HDMI cable to connect the console to a TV with an HDMI input port. Only the included controllers are compatible with this console. So they are kind of making that a definitive thing. Like you're not going to get DualShocks later on or anything like that, which is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
It also kind of shoots out of the water. Like I had hoped that maybe because PlayStation 3 can hook up via USB, and that's what the controller ports are. They're just USB ports.
Right.
So PS3 controllers can do USB, PS4 controllers can do USB. So maybe you could just hook one of those up. Nah, not going to work. What else did they say? This console memory stores limited game save data. External storage devices such as memory cards are not supported. Okay, something here with this point. I heard someone say they were like, you can only save one. You can only have one save state per game.
Really? Is that not true?
That's not true. You can have so you know how the NES and the Super NES Classic, they have suspend points?
Right.
You get 4 of them. You have 1 suspend point per game. However, each game has its own memory card, and most games, the memory card has 15 blocks, and most games only take up 1 block to save. So no, you can actually have 16 save states.
Oh.
Now it's a suspend point. It's not a traditional like save, like in Final Fantasy VII.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can use that suspend point anywhere, whereas a traditional save you can only save at a save point.
Okay.
So, but I thought that was a little bit misleading for some people to be like, you can only have one save game on here. No, it's you can save your games on a memory card.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah. What else does it say? Some game features and gameplay experience may be different from when played on previously released PlayStation consoles because this is emulation after all.
Right.
Carefully read the documentation supplied. Not going to do that. System recommended for ages 6 and older. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Let's get into it. And I should have had a knife for an unboxing video. Why does no one ever thinks to get a knife for an unboxing?
Yeah, I was actually just looking at the tape and I was like, "Where's his knife?"
I don't need no knife.
Just pull it off like a man.
Yes.
Minimal damage. Yeah, it looks like a very efficient package.
Yeah.
No space wasted.
Very, very similar to the Nintendo
NES.
ones. By the way, Nintendo, I'm still looking forward to a Nintendo 64 Classic. If you don't want to do Nintendo 64 Classic, if it's going to be too expensive to make or whatever, just make a Game Boy Classic in the meantime.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe that's what he's planning. What they're planning.
Yeah, he did say specifically no Nintendo 64. But like I was saying before, like if you're not gonna meet that need, and by the way, like everyone was looking forward to, like, oh, are they gonna do the Nintendo 64 Classic like this year and have it go head to head with the PlayStation Classic, and then we'll have like a sequel to the console wars, the late '90s, and it's like, well,
no.
Sony set the bar pretty low for you to.
Yeah, for real.
To get over, so...
Man, that thing's stuck in there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
you just turn it upside down and use gravity. Shake it. Well, now I'm wondering when the Xbox Classic is going to come out.
You know,
they'll jump on that train.
I have to give Microsoft credit for, as I take up air while we... Progress. That's the most important thing, right? Progress. Yes. I really don't want to damage this box.
Yeah.
That's why I'm taking my time. I don't want to rip anything. I like saving boxes. I'm weird like that.
Well, I mean, it's like a collector's thing. Yeah, I get it. I got my NES box in my closet.
Yeah.
And even my DS box.
See, you get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh man, I just ripped it a little bit.
No. Wait, what were you going to say about Microsoft?
Yeah, one thing that I have to give them props for is once they came out with the original Xbox, they didn't really copy what other. I should have done that from the beginning. You're right.
Yeah, what did I say?
This is gravity, Steven.
But they didn't copy.
They don't copy what others do.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. I guess
for better or worse, you know. They kind of do their own thing, much like Nintendo does.
And you say that, and then like tomorrow they come out and they're like, the Xbox Classic. So there's literally just a box within the box.
Oh yeah, that's how the PlayStation 4 comes nowadays too. Oh, it has a nice little PlayStation logo.
Yeah. All right. Now the meat.
The meat, the bones, all that.
Unless there's just another box. Nope.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool. This is exactly how the manuals used to look like.
Oh, nice.
So,
I'm sure you're going to read that one up and down.
Oh, yeah.
So you know how to work it.
I'll give it a...
The ever-complicated device.
That is small. So that's it for the box.
It is a box inside another box.
Oh,
my goodness.
Box in another box.
Whoa.
There it is. Tiny.
Yeah. Do we have that? We don't have the NES things. We should have gotten the NES things to compare. Just the size.
That would have been a... This looks in a way tinier.
Yeah, I was going to say, that looks smaller than the NES.
Holy cow.
At least in height.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, there it is. Let's unwrap it. They kind of took a cue from Nintendo and put the system staring you right in the face when you cut unbox, because that's what the Switch is like.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Oh, so that's funny. They have the little thing that looks like it's the parallel port, but it doesn't do anything. It's just part of the mold. Very nice. Open. So open doesn't open.
No.
It just
that'd be cool.
but it does. There are games where you have to change out the discs because they're multi-disc games. Like Final Fantasy VII was 3 discs.
Oh.
So you hit that to bring up a menu that selects.
Oh,
So
interesting.
it kind of emulates that. Power button, reset, just like the reset on the NES and Super NES Classic. So yeah, you want to check that out?
Well, first of all, the color. It's just funny, like looking at yours because like the old one just looks so like browned.
Oh well, it didn't come that way.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Like, you know. Yeah, that'd be cool if you like pressed the open and it just like popped up, but.
Nah.
It's so light. It's probably like it's smaller and probably even lighter than the NES Classic.
And here they are.
Ooh, that's good detail on the logo. I like that.
Got the HDMI cable. I needed another one of these just to have. So thank you, Sony. I won't be using it for that.
They're useful
though.
to have around for sure.
Yeah. And the controllers. Oh, here's that USB cable I won't be using. Sony controller.
Does it feel just like the old one?
Let me go get this one.
Oh yeah. Retrieve it.
Oh, that's not
That's
the
the
right
Dual
one.
Shock. Can he make it? Okay.
Well, the cords, of course, just like the other classic, is much shorter.
Oh yeah.
That's weird looking.
Yeah. It's so tiny.
But look at it. It looks like the original connector,
Yeah.
but it has a giant USB thing sticking out of it.
Yeah, that's funny.
I do wonder if this will work on your computer. Curious.
I mean, probably not by default, but I'm sure like people could, I don't know, figure that one out.
Which one's the new one? Which one's the...
Probably the one that's more gray than brown. Do they feel the same?
Let me do it. Let me check. This is my original
I'm
one.
sure the newer one feels a lot.
I've heard
crisp.
that it's clickier on the. Yeah, for all intents and purposes. This one now, I think the new one has more of a texture on it. Oh, that's interesting. The original one also says just Sony controllers, Sony Computer Entertainment Incorporated. This now says, of course, Sony Interactive Entertainment Incorporated. Ooh, interactive. We don't do
so
computers.
Much better. Yeah.
But there it is, folks. The two back to back. Can you tell the difference?
And I've got. Well, did you want to compare these? Because I've already.
No, you go ahead. You can compare the
Here's
two.
these two.
That is wow.
Are they both in?
Yeah.
Shot? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Father and son. I just like the ventilation details too. Like that's like parallel right there. Like even like all the lines on the bottom.
You're right. I mean, they're not.
Is it not?
Well, they don't quite match up.
But it's very similar.
But I mean, you do have like two ventilation things,
Yeah.
back to back, and all that stuff. And of course, they do give you not just one, but two controllers. Taking a page from the Super NES Classic.
But like even the detail on like the little logo thing, like they're both the same kind of like finish. Like it's a little like shiny and that's cool.
That is pretty neat.
The question is,
I like how the power's in the
Can
right
you
place.
play?
No, don't do that. I've actually
The
like.
answer's no.
So I used to like watch. There was this guy, YouTube channel called Classic Game Room, and he'd always make a joke when he was like, he'd be reviewing a game, and he'd always like take a game and put it in the wrong system, and it would I'd be like, don't do, especially with disc-based systems, because you damage the lens.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Let me
Oh yeah.
Grab. Compare these two.
Almost the same size.
Yeah.
Except the other one's
mini versus mini.
way heavier, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's much more dense.
Yeah. No screen included on the other one though. Wouldn't
Yeah.
that have been cool?
Would have
It'd
been
be
a
like-
lot more than $100. I'll tell you that right now.
Maybe they'll make a PlayStation 1 Classic. No, they won't because they're the same
Yeah.
console.
This is PlayStation Classic on the back. Sony PlayStation. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. It's gonna fit nicely next to the other.
Now, as far as
classic
what's
consoles.
inside of it,
Yeah,
a little underwhelming.
yeah. We've got the
As you can see, all the
20 games. It's got all those are all the games that it will supposedly play forever and ever.
Oh, what was this little window showing?
That had the had like a code
Oh.
from here. Yeah, little proof of purchase thing.
Yeah, you can just the vacancy of Spyro and
20
Crash
classic games preloaded. Classic is very,
Bandicoot loosely used.
very. Yeah, I don't know about that. So I am going to go ahead and plug in a controller just to see how that feels because they do.
Yeah,
have,
it looks like it fits really like snug.
like
It
see,
looks
this is
satisfying.
what I don't understand.
What?
You're using USB.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You could have very easily made this work with a PlayStation 3 or a PlayStation 4 controller and have a dual shock.
Because all those
that
use
way.
USB.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, they just don't want people getting multiplayer without buying an extra controller.
So, modders out there, the community, which I know is working very hard right now at making this thing cracked wide open. I would love to see you guys make this somehow compatible with other USB devices.
I'm sure it could be
this
done.
does not,
It's not
does
working.
not want to go. Okay.
There we
That's
go.
better.
Yeah, that looks satisfying. It just like fits right
It
there.
looks like a baby. My goodness. Just
And
look
then
at that.
And then the normal size controller.
gosh.
That's what's always funny about the classic things.
Yeah. Yeah, normal size controller.
And
the
that's the
controller,
size of the console itself.
maybe even argue it's bigger
That
in
one's
some
bigger,
ways.
pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely
probably heavier.
taller.
Is it heavier? What do you think?
Well, when you take the cord,
Right.
controller's a little bit heavier. Yeah.
Yeah, especially including the cord. So how many feet
Yeah.
is the cord? Do we know?
Oh yeah, that is
That's
a great question.
That's what you got to analyze with these classic systems.
Yeah, because you never know if you're gonna get
Well, do you
3
know?
feet.
Yeah, do you know what the
The
Super NES? Yeah, do you know what
I
that
think
one
it's
is?
I think it's 5 feet.
Okay, so maybe they beat that. That would be good. Because yeah, even the Super was still pretty short.
Yeah.
You got to buy like for my NES, I had to buy I got like a 10-foot,
Extension. Yeah.
which saved my life.
Right. You still have to unfortunately get up and go over to the reset button if you want to use the save states.
Yeah, that gets a little annoying,
Which,
but
again, to that point with the whole thing about like, only one game gets one save state. Well, every game has a save feature in the memory card. So the reason why the save states make sense for the Nintendo ones is that a lot of those, especially for the NES ones, like they didn't let you save your games at all. Like Zelda and Final Fantasy really are, I think, the only ones that come on there that
I
you
still
can
need to
save.
beat Zelda.
Oh, that's right. You did start playing that at one point.
I'm more than halfway through actually.
Okay, so
Maybe about 5 feet again, or even shorter. Yeah, that's shorter.
let's see.
If
How
it-
tall is this?
I mean, that was
That's
about
about 5.
5.
Yeah, it's about 5 feet off the ground here. Here, you can hear it.
Yep.
It's kind of on the carpet a little bit.
All right, so they match.
So
the
yeah,
Super,
yeah,
pretty much.
which it'll
You're gonna need to get an extension
Well,
with your setup, at least, right?
yeah, maybe. I mean,
If
I don't
you-
know. The Super Nintendo controllers can reach. You just kind of have to. You can't just like lie back and play.
Right,
You have to like
kinda,
lean forward.
See, I don't.
But you can always just get this puppy closer to you.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you have a long enough,
Yeah.
which they make pretty long.
You want to take a look at the
HDMIs.
controller?
Yeah, let me feel that one in comparison. Oh, the texture is the texture different?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, it's more of like the satin,
It's
kind
more-
of like matte.
Yeah.
And the
Oh,
shiny.
yes. That's what it was.
That's the word you're searching for. It feels, just the same amount of like weight, definitely. Yeah, exactly. It's more, which I think wasn't that the case with the NES?
Like
where
the difference?
The older NES controllers, I feel like were more like smooth and sleek, and then the newer one was more. Because I held an old NES controller a while.
The only thing is with that is it's hard to tell because I mean, when you use controllers like there is friction that's happening, so it could be wearing and making it smoothed out.
That's true.
Over time. But I don't know, on that original PlayStation I was holding, like it's smooth pretty much everywhere, not just in certain spots. So
the original?
Yeah, the original.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, I'm going to definitely give this a shot. Might even stream some footage.
That'd be fun.
I don't know. See how you guys think. There's definitely some games on here that I'm looking for.
There are fighting games on there, right?
Yeah,
so if we get another controller, or if someone if we figure out how to.
What do you?
It comes with two.
Yeah,
that's right.
It comes with two. Yeah.
Okay. Earlier I was like, if you buy the other one, I forgot. Yeah, because
I don't even think that they sell them separately either.
Okay. Because the Super NES came with two, so
Yes.
they're matching that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Well, we should definitely do that then. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be neat to do at some point. I definitely want to give the original Resident Evil a shot. I've never played it.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Let's see. Metal Gear Solid, of course, is one that I've never played. Let's see. I'll just go through the ones that I actually will give a hoot to play. I'd like to try out Jumping Flash. Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey is another one that I've heard good things about. Rayman. Ridge Racer Type 4. A lot of people like that too. Tekken 3. The original Twisted Metal. It's funny because I loved playing Twisted Metal 2 and 3. Never played the first one, so I mean, and then Wild Arms is a good RPG. I mean, I've played Final Fantasy VII so many times.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever actually play it on this thing.
You might need to just to say that you did. I don't know.
True. But yeah, all the other ones I couldn't really care much about. Battle Range, Shinden, Cold Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Grand Theft Auto, Intelligent Cube. I'll give it a shot. Yeah. What am I kidding? I'll play all of them.
Right,
but some I'm literally going to play about 5 minutes just to see how they are. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for watching this exclusive unboxing to YouTube because you need video.
Wouldn't be very exciting on SoundCloud.
No, not really. All right. Take care, guys.